The ship's board of directors made the decision to move to the new location, a decision they made as they aim to attract even more tourists. The gym is holding off on allowing that for right now, but will announce at a later date when it's safe to do so. Reporting in Evansville, Andrew Garcia, 44 News. In order to keep patrons safe, the brewery has a number of new procedures. For example, all plastic cups are thrown out after use. And the return of sit-down services also provide greater economic opportunity for businesses that carry-out services alone do not allow. The Cabin Fever virtual camporee hasn't just drawn scouts from here in the tri-state. Organizers have gotten participants from different parts of the world. This approval of expanded seating required permission at the state level so that social distancing guidelines are followed. For those wishing to visit the playground, Holtz asks that they wear masks, wash their hands, and do their part to protect themselves as well as those around them. Reporting in Evansville, Andrew Garcia, 44 News. On Saturday morning, the LST 325 departed Marina Point for its new home off Riverside Drive.
We have a good relationship with Tropicana and the city of Evansville. I'll tell you right now that I think this ship is really good for Evansville, and I know that Evansville has been good for this ship. Now it's time for a move to a little bit nicer place, and the place we're going to move to is going to be much, much nicer. You can't miss it. You come up Riverside, and right on the side of the building you see LST 325.
The ship's board of directors made the decision to move to the new location, a decision they made as they aim to attract even more tourists.
Location, that's it. Down there we're closed 30% of the year, December through April 1st, just because there's no people. And down here, obviously, there's people around the clock, really. And so what was necessary as far to the Tropicana boat to find a place to go, and it did. And so that opened the door for us.
Moving forward, the next phase involves preparing the ship so that tourists can come aboard for tours again.
The biggest thing over there is being on the walkway. It's going to be really nice to have people walk by our location to be a part of the downtown buzz. We're a little bit isolated back here, and to be down there in front of the Tropicana, I just think that's going to be much better for the atmosphere we have to operate in.
We'll open the visitor center June 27th. We still got some work to do in there. We're a little bit behind schedule up there because of the pandemic and other things. That'll happen here in 2 weeks, and basically we'll begin with Tropicana and organizing. We hope to see a lot more military reunions because now we have the facilities to do it, and that's a big thing of what I'm looking forward to. 77 years later, after Sicily, Salerno, Omaha Beach on D-Day, it's finally you get to rest for a while now.
Reporting on the Ohio River, Andrew Garcia, 44 News. On Saturday morning, members of the Christian Fellowship Church conducted a food drive for people in need.
We have spent the last 2 days putting together about 1,000 boxes of food for people. It represents about 72,000 items, whether canned goods, all non-perishable except for a loaf of bread, but somewhere around 72,000 items. Teams of people came by, assembled boxes, distributed the food into the boxes, and then this morning we have another team of people that helps load them into the cars.
Once stay-at-home orders forced people from working and attending school, the church saw an opportunity to help those affected.
We knew that the community was lacking in food and that there were people in our own community that were hungry. We wanted to respond just the way Jesus did in terms of he would feed people. We felt like it was important for us to address the physical needs of our own community.
Though this is a one-time food drive, the church is prepared to have similar food drives if the need presents itself.
We'll be here today, but we are always looking for ways to reach out into the community. So it's a possibility we'll do this again. Our church was looking for ways to serve the community, and so this gave us a great outlet for that. And so we've had an incredible response.
Reporting in Evansville, Andrew Garcia, 44 News. In an effort to spread some good cheer, family members and friends of residents of the Park Terrace Village gathered to have a drive-through parade.
This is a wonderful program that we do for our residents because right now they're isolated in the facility. They're not allowed to go out. So once a month we send out an invitation to the families to come by, decorate their cars, make signs, just some fun stuff, and they'll actually drive by the facility. We have the residents sitting out front waiting to see their families. They honk and wave, and that's why we call it the Wave Parade.
Every parade has a theme, and for this one, residents got to chill out with snow cones and squirt guns.
We just kind of pull them out of a hat. So whoever's got the best theme that month, that's what we go with, and then we go all out with decorations and food, and attire, so we make it really fun. They absolutely love it. So they smile from ear to ear, they hoot and holler, and they just love seeing their family, so it's great. For as long as we're not able to allow a family in for visitation, I think it's a great summer thing to do anyway, because it kind of gives them a little more socialization than just one-on-one. They're able to be out with other residents and see their family, and I mean, it's summertime. Everybody wants to be outside.
Now, these family members and friends will continue to have these parades in an effort to spread more positivity. Reporting in Evansville, Andrew Garcia, 44 News.